Good day, viewers, and welcome back to yet another exciting episode of Erongo Talk. My name is Desiree Gaisis, and I will be dashing you with all the latest entertainment and news of Erongo region. But before we dive into that, stay tuned for the following video.
Namibia Media Holdings will once again publish the sought-after special focus edition on the marine and fishing sector, which will cover in-depth insight on the industry, its role players in government and private sector, and its stakeholders in Namibia. The Marine and Fishing Focus will be published on Tuesday, the 22nd of February 2023 in the NMH daily publications, namely Republican, Namibian Sun, and Algemeine Zeitung. To find out more about the combined advertising packages, including print, social and digital media, as well as NTV, contact us at focuseditions@synergy.com.na.
So starting off with our news segment, first we're going to be going in with a world-class environmental friendly film and television campus whose doors will officially open next year is about to be built in Walfish Bay. Walfish Bay Motion Picture Studios will have, among other things, 4 sound studios, a giant backyard, and 15,000 palm trees on site. The 3 owners and shareholders of the giant project are absolutely the cream of the industry. Namibia is represented by Guy Knockel, CEO of Namib Films, which was launched in the year 2000 and has since been involved in more than 345 productions. Moving on, in our second news story, housekeeping staff from several establishments will be coming together to determine who is the best at what they do during a housekeeping Olympics that will be taking place here in Swakopmund. The event will take place at the MTC Dome on the indoor hockey field, hockey court rather, on the 18th of February, starting at 9 a.m. in the morning. Housekeeping Olympics has become a popular way to help housekeepers showcase their talents while having some fun. Susie Sellers, the organizer of the Swakopmund event, said she wanted to find something fun and original. I saw a housekeeping Olympics that Las Vegas has had for the past 30 years since these workers play such an essential role of any facility. This will be a great way to show off their skills, said Susie. The main competition will entail making up a double bed from scratch, and the person who wins based on the speed and tidiness will win a floating trophy and a double bed that will be sponsored by Home Corp. The winning establishment will also be the ones responsible to host the housekeeping Olympics in 2024, which will be next year. And moving on to our last story is the MultiChoice Namibia has partnered with the Namibia Film Commission to sponsor 2 Namibian female filmmakers to attend Joburg Film Festival and establish a sister working film and television chapter in Namibia, which will also be known as SWIFT. Managing Director Roger Gertze said Namibia has proven to have a huge potential in the creative industry, and the SWIFT chapter will enable skills development and networking in order to push our films beyond borders. The Joburg Film Festival was identified as the perfect platform to expose the Namibian film practitioners to the SWIFT chapter, as well as its curated film program, which will showcase African and international films.
Erongo Talk brings you community news in the Erongo region. Erongo Talk aims to reach coastal residents, keeping them updated on what's happening in their community. This show is broadcasted on NTV, 102.com, and cross-shared on the following Facebook platforms: Erongo, The Republican, Algemene Zeitung, Namibian Sun, and Namibian Media Holdings. Erongo Talk focuses on community news, weather update, fishing report, helpful tips, as well as sport and entertainment. For news-related or advertising queries, contact Erongo Talk at synergy.com.na. Erongo Talk, our community, your news.
Sport Wrap focuses on current sports headlines, news, results, current sport affairs, as well as upcoming sport events. Sport Wrap is aimed at sport enthusiasts, sport players, and key players in the sports industry. The Sports Wrap show is broadcasted on NTV, 102.com, and cross-shared on the following Facebook platforms: Sport Wrap, Namibian Sun, Republican, Algemene Zeitung, and Namibian Media Holdings. The Sport Wrap show focuses on Weekend Drop, Sportify, Globetrotting, Golden Oldies, Sharpshooting, Microscope, Zoom In, and so much more. Contact SportWrap at synergy.com.na to share your sports news and sport-related products and services.
Welcome back, viewers, and welcome back to What's Next, where I'll be telling you about what's happening at the coast. So first, we do have Bottomless Coffee, which is a band that will be performing at the Swakopmund Hotel today, which is the 3rd of February. And then we have a national CAN outreach program, which is where the Cancer Association of Namibia is technically creating awareness around cancer, which will also be taking place today at the 3C Ferdinand Street. And then we have the Cancer Association once again, which will be having yoga on the beach, which will be taking place on the 4th of February. This will be right in front of Fork and Nice. And then we do have Namibian Eagles, which will be having an event on the 8th of February that will be taking place at the Dome. And then moving on, we also have an event, the Rock and Roll Namibia presents the Hevels Fantasties and Joe Black on the 27th of May 2023, live in Windhoek. Tickets are available now. Tickets can be found on www.eticket.my.na. Well, viewers, that is it on What's Next for today.
Erongo Talk brings you community news in the Erongo region. For news-related or advertising queries, contact Erongo Talk at synergy.com.na. Erongo Talk, our community, your news.
Okay, Jessica, thank you so much for joining me here today. As you guys can see, I already mentioned it. I'm joined by a lovely lady. Her name is Jessica. So Jessica, I just want you to introduce yourself a bit, tell the viewers who you are and what you do.
Okay, so I'm Jessica Ashley. I'm from Swakopmund and I'm a singer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jessica, tell me a bit about your journey as a musician, artist. When did it start?
So I think I was about 9 or 10 years old when I started the singing lessons, but it was more for fun. And I think at about 14 years, it was getting a bit serious, and I was like, this is something I really want to do. So yeah, it's been a while.
Oh wow. Tell me, when did you start taking it seriously to the point where, you know, you were booking studio sessions, you know, you were serious about producing something out of your craft?
So I think around 16, 17, where it really started, like we started recording and doing songs, and I was writing. Before that, it was more just because I was in school, I didn't really do gigs or sing a lot, so people didn't really know me.
Okay, so when did you release your first single?
2021.
And what is the name, or what is the name of that single?
Only 9.
And where do, like, if I want to hear Only 9, where do I find it?
So you can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Tidal, and a few others as well.
Okay, and how many have you released so far, and when did you release the latest one?
So I have 3 singles at the moment. The last one was released about 2 to 3 months ago.
And how is it doing? Like, you know, for somebody who is a little bit into content creation, I know the little bit of anxiety that comes with, you know, creating something and then putting it out there and waiting to see how people are going to receive it. So how has it been?
The reaction has been very well received. So yeah, I've been getting a lot of good feedback from it. So I'm happy with that, because you never know what people are going to think about what you wrote. So I get like anxiety having to release it, and then I'm like, should I not? But you know, it's been good, yeah.
Okay, now what type of music do you write? So you write your own songs?
Yes.
Kudos to you. What type of music do you write? Like, what genre of music are you into, and what inspires it? Since you are your own author of your music, like, what is it that inspires you? You know?
So I write mostly like pop music, but I get my inspiration from most genres. So I listen to country, indie music, pop, R&B. So most genres I like. So I don't like to fix on one thing.
Yeah.
I like to experiment and see which genre, you know, might fit me.
Okay, now tell me, you know, I know that like getting into any industry is not always like a walk in the park. So tell me a bit about the challenges that you faced being in the music industry in Namibia.
So because Namibia is quite small, I would say, it's very difficult to, you know, grow as an artist here. So I think like everybody always says go to South Africa or go somewhere else. And it's very true, but also you don't really want to always leave. So, but yeah, it's I think in the beginning for me it was really stage fright, and singing in front of people was very difficult. So I had to kind of get over that a little bit. But yeah, it's not easy in Namibia to grow.
I can imagine. And when did you do your first performance, your first live performance?
I think, let me see, it was I think 2018. No, 2020. 2020 was like the real first performance that I did, where it wasn't like a talent show or something like that. So yeah, that was a bit
Tell me a bit about that experience, you know, how you got to that point, you know, how you ended up performing there, you know.
So you probably know Soundgarden.
Yeah.
So I was there with my best friend, and I didn't actually want to go that night, and she was like, no, you need to hear this guy sing, Rian Smith. So I was like, okay, we'll hear it out. And she actually went and talked to him, and she was like, can my friend sing with you like a song? And I was very angry because I was like, I don't want to sing. But I did end up going on stage, and I sang House of the Rising Sun. And so everyone loved it, and we kind of me and Rian got in contact, and we started doing gigs together.
Oh, that's so cool. And I like the fact that it was organic, like it was unplanned, it wasn't even a part of your thoughts that day. Okay, and tell me a bit about the achievements that you would say you've gotten to, you know, experience in your journey as a musician.
So I've done a few competitions where I've been, you know, overseas. So I've been in LA, in Spain, in Paris. So, you know, a few places where you you get to see other countries sing as well, and you like get inspiration from that. Because we went 2018, we went to Spain, and there were like a lot of people that sang really good, and I felt like really bad because I was like, you think you're good until you go there. But yeah, I've done a lot of competitions where I've won awards and stuff like that, but I haven't really done anything else, I would say.
Is it? Okay, seeing that we are stepping into a new year, some would say a clean slate, what are the plans for this year? You know, what can we expect to see from Jessica?
So I'm working on a new song at the moment, and I want to, because I write a lot of more sad, mellow type of songs, I want to use this song and do something different with it, because I think people won't expect that from me. So yeah, I'm very excited because I'm getting out of my comfort zone when it comes to the genres and stuff that I do.
Okay, I'm definitely excited to see, especially maybe if there are some plans that you have, some hidden bunnies in a hat that you have for us this year. And then maybe also, I think it would be great if you maybe tell our viewers where they can find you, maybe if they want to see your music, where they can find you on social media, or where they can find your music, and yeah.
Okay, so Apple Music and Spotify, it's Jessica Ashley.
Oh, so you're on Apple Music and Spotify.
Yeah, so
okay, girl.
They can find my music there, and then on Instagram it's just Jessica Ashley S.
Okay.
So they can find me there.
All right, I just want you to repeat it one more time, just in case you guys didn't hear her.
Okay, Jessica Ashley S is on Instagram, and then Spotify and Apple Music is where you can find my songs and my singles and stuff.
All right, thank you so much, Jessica, for joining me here today. Is there anything that you would like to tell the viewers, anybody that's watching, about you, or maybe something that's coming up?
I'm working on a few music videos for the singles that I have released. So yeah, we're working on some stuff, and it's really interesting and fun, so we'll see.
Okay, when can we expect to see one of those things?
Probably like a month or so.
Oh, that's soon.
Yeah.
That's soon. Okay, well, I'm excited. I can't wait to see, and I really hope that you do stop by once again, once, you know, those are released, and then we can showcase some of the things that you've produced after that.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Namibia Media Holdings will once again publish the sought-after special focus edition on the marine and fishing sector, which will cover in-depth insight on the industry, its role players in government and private sector, and its stakeholders in Namibia. The Marine and Fishing Focus will be published on Tuesday, the 22nd of February 2023 in the NMH daily publications, namely Republican, Namibian Sun, and Allgemeine Zeitung. To find out more about the combined advertising packages, including print, social and digital media, as well as NTV, contact us at focuseditions@synergy.com.na.
gonna change my life and make me to a better man. Yes, it's you, yes, it's me, you no referee. And I know for sure heaven sent you to me. You're my baby, the best in the hometown. You're my only, so I'ma give a little more time. Yes, yeah.
Boyfriend, baby, I'm gonna love you, my boyfriend, baby. Lava, lava.
Hey, girlfriend, baby, I'm gonna love you, my girlfriend, baby.
Lava, lava. Boyfriend, baby, I'm gonna love you, my boyfriend, baby. Lava, lava.
Hey, girlfriend, baby, I'm gonna love you, my girlfriend, baby.
Lava, lava.
Yes, yeah.
What day out?
Yeah.
What day out to play out?
Milk flavor
What
style.
day out?
Ease. You know what's how we do.
What day out? What day out to play out?
Check.
What day out? You're my hobby, hobby. My favorite hobby, hobby. You're my cookie, cookie. Let me bite while I'm feeling daddy, daddy. You're my baby, the best in the hometown. You're my only, so I'ma give a little more time. Boyfriend, baby, I'm gonna love you, my boyfriend, baby. Lava, lava.
Girlfriend, baby, I'm gonna love you, my girlfriend, baby.
Lava, lava. Boyfriend, baby, I'm gonna love you, my boyfriend, baby. Lava, lava.
Hey, girlfriend, baby, I'm gonna love you, my girlfriend, baby.
Lava, lava. Boyfriend, baby, I'm gonna love you, my boyfriend, baby. Lava, lava.
Hey, girlfriend, baby, I'm gonna love you, my girlfriend, baby.
Lava, lava. Boyfriend, baby, I'm gonna love you, my boyfriend, baby. Lava,
Check
lava.
out. Hey, girlfriend, baby, I'm gonna love you, my girlfriend, baby.
Lava, lava.
Yes, yeah.
Erongo Talk brings you community news in the Erongo region. For news-related or advertising queries, contact erongotalk at synergy.com.na. Erongo Talk, our community, your news.
Well, viewers, we have unfortunately reached the end of today's Erongo Talk, but don't you worry, don't you fear. I will be back again next week, same time, same place. Adios.